easy work boxing. Yeah, I know I need a haircut. I've been working hard. I gotta get a haircut tomorrow when I'm off. But we gotta talk about Ryan Garcia, not me. We gotta talk about Ryan Garcia. You know, I'm a person, you know, I love everybody. I stood up for Ryan Garcia. You know, I believe that he didn't really cheat against, you know, Devin Haney. You know, I was one of the people that was talked about and called a clown, you know, because I felt that way. So this is not the bash Ryan Garcia video, but Ryan Garcia recently made a statement about the pound for pound #1 fighter in the world, in my opinion, which is Terence Bud Crawford. And he states that Terence Crawford is an overrated fighter and that Terence Crawford hasn't fought anyone but Errol Spence. That's his major victory. That's the only fighter he's fought. You know, that comes from the narrative of the way that they were bashing Bud's resume from the time he was supposed to fight Errol Spence Jr. And when I hear people say that, I know that they're following the narrative of what people were trying to do to destroy Bud's name 5 years ago. Because you mean Kell Brook isn't nobody? You mean Amir Khan is nobody? Oh, Sean Porter was washed when Crawford fought him, but he wasn't washed when Errol fought him because Crawford stopped Sean Porter. He had to be washed. Y'all getting what I'm saying? Y'all catching on to it? Okay. Ryan Garcia has never been a champion. Ryan Garcia has dodged title shots. In fact, he was so insecure himself about Devin Haney, which now that I think about it, I stood up for him, but he probably did cheat. He was so insecure upon fighting Devin Haney that he skipped over being a mandatory and a title shot years ago, ducked Devin Haney. So I forgot all about that. So now that I really think about that, there's a possibility that, hey, he really did duck, and he really did cheat to beat Devin Haney because you ducked him when you had the opportunity to become a champion. But basically, Ryan Garcia wants a payday. Ryan Garcia name ain't in the highlights. You know, he still, you know, want people to recognize him from his victory of Devin Haney, and he needs something to talk about. You know, he's been talking about he wanted to fight Victor Ortiz, many other fighters, you know, but you got a year off, young brother. You got a year off. So you sitting up calling out and coming out with these statements, you're not getting paid off YouTube views. You get paid for getting in the ring and fighting. So you talking about Terence Crawford and his accomplishments when you've accomplished nothing. Your biggest fight that you won was beating Devin Haney and came out that you were possibly, or you were, on steroids. About 15 minutes. That you were possibly on steroids. Your biggest victory to this day. Never been a champion, never been undisputed, nothing. Pop for steroids. So, you know, I already know what this is, you know, to say that Terence Crawford is an overrated bomb. You know, it's for spotlight, and also, if you just want to fight with Terence, just do that. You notice at the end of his statement, he said, "Oh, if you want to get in the ring and have a problem with it, yeah, you just want to fight." That's all it is, y'all. Ryan Garcia just wants to fight with Terence Crawford, and Terence Crawford is right now the top echelon fighter in the sport. Even though some of y'all say Tank, some of y'all say Canelo, I say boo, boo. Neither one of them are the top guys right now because they don't get y'all the fights. Tank finna go rush over there and fight Rayo for a belt instead of fighting Shakur Stevenson. The reason Tank don't want to deal with his excellency, the Turkish dude, because they don't do rigged fights over there. That's why Tank don't want to fight him. Don't want to fight under the umbrella of the Turk. Because it's gonna be a real deal fight. Ain't none of that play fighting over there. That's why Tank don't want to go over there and fight him. Instead of him moving up to 140 and challenge Teofimo, he gonna go after Rayo. I told y'all this. Watch what I tell y'all. He ain't gonna fight Ray Mortalla at 135. Hell, you can fight Kambosos, which he'll beat Kambosos. Kambosos, his reaction time is very slow defensively. That's how Devin Haney was able to beat him. But this fight is at 135, and you can fight, you know, Teofimo, I think, should be the best fight, you know what I'm saying, since y'all say he the face of boxing, but he only giving us fighters that he could beat, or fighters that ain't been a professional long enough, and Tank been boxing since he was 7, but, hey, he the face of boxing, you know, because he bring out stars, like y'all say, but Terence Crawford just brought out stars, too. Canelo Alvarez, Negro, please. Negro, please. Please. Canelo is fighting a cherry-picked Berlingo right now, who we all know gonna win, but he the face of boxing too. But yeah, that's all Ryan Garcia really want, y'all. He want to fight. He want his name in the limelight. You know, he at the house feeling bored. He ain't got nothing else to do. And you know, sometimes to make yourself feel big, you have to try to down other people's accomplishment. But there's nobody in the sport of boxing who can down Terence Crawford's accomplishment, because ain't too many did it but use it, and then you are. See, it's one thing to say that somebody's overrated when you at least did half of the stuff they did. Ryan Garcia, and the only belt Ryan Garcia wastes is a Gucci belt, a Prada belt, or some high expensive belt. He ain't never been a champion and sit up and call somebody an overrated bum. When your only victory is over Devin Haney and you cheated. Come on, Ryan. Just call Terence and say, I want to fight. I give him credit, though. At least he's doing what old fighters would do back in the day. You know, disrespect would get fighters in the ring. You know, you would have to disrespect them. You know, like, what's his name? Sugar Ray Leonard and Hands of Stones. I can't think of his name right now. What they call him, Hands of Stone. But yeah, he would disrespect the hell out of Sugar Ray Leonard to get him in the ring to fight him. You know, so I give him that. You know, disrespect can make you get in the ring. Even though with the Mayweather team, they say disrespect, you can't get a check. You know, I don't understand that. You know, I guess they don't want nobody to come at Tank too hard, and he a little bit too timid. If Shakur come out and say, oh, I really want to beat Tank up, and Tank ain't this and that, and disrespect don't get no check with them. So I don't know what that got to do with boxing. You know, back in the day, Jack Johnson chased a man around the world to fight him. You know, so it's becoming a little bit sweet in boxing, you know, crybaby stuff. Oh, don't disrespect me or I ain't gonna fight you. Don't disrespect me or I'm not gonna fight you. What? So, you know, y'all see what time it is, man. Y'all know what time it is. But yeah, I had to just come drop my 2 cents on it, you know, for somebody like Ryan Garcia, who has done nothing in the sport of boxing, to criticize a 2-time world champion, undisputed world champion, 4-division champion, and he's never fought in another division besides 135, won no titles, 140, won no titles yet, to disrespect Terence Crawford just doesn't make sense. He just want to fight y'all. But this your boy Easy. Let me know how you feel in the comment section. I'm out.